What's up, everyone? If you're tuning into the broadcast, this is OMFL Season 76, week number 10 action between my Saints, who are having a terrible season, and Mo and his Seahawks, who are pretty outstanding this year. So if you've never turned into any of our stuff, we are in Season 76 of 18 years of being a CFM. Started back in the PC days. I'd love to have you subscribe and like our channel on here on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, like our videos, give us a follow on Twitter. Grown Folks OC. Watch or check out our website at grownfolksoc.com. I think that's about it. We're kind of all over the place. We like to be involved as much as we possibly can. And lots of great action. Tons of great blog posts and videos and content and podcasts all over our website. So, yeah, go check it out. My goal tonight is just to keep myself from getting blown out here, because Mo is pretty darn good, and that would be a bad mixture. Lost a tough one last night against Brady in the Jaguars. Good, tight, close game. He pulled it out with a field goal as time expired, so got a little bounce back here. My team seems to be playing a little bit better. I'm playing a little bit better, but my problem is always turning the ball over, so we'll see if we can avoid doing that tonight. Very little scouting on the Seahawks, even though we used to play each other twice a year when I was the Cardinals. Huh, he says he hasn't seen it. Alright, we're going to resend that. We'll see how this works out. Just trying to get going here. Madden seems to be giving us a little complications, but we'll get it going. Thanks for tuning into the broadcast. I see that we finally had some friends pop up. Probably some of our OMFL friends popping in here. Usually they're suckers for late night football, so we'll see how this goes. I do have Twitch up, and so I'll be I do have Twitch up, so I'll be following along in the chat from time to time. Just checking in over there, so yeah, if I see any comments, I'll try to respond to them. Alright, Mo should be on his way. Gonna kill a few things here. Try not to embarrass me, my friend. Alright, here we go. It's been a rough season so far. Hasn't come easy, and it's been 99% my fault. I feel like we finally got some sliders though that are playing really well. I think everybody's enjoying them, but Play a team like Mo and his Seahawks, you got to play pretty spectacular football. So we'll see if I can just keep pace. He just hung 40 burger on the best team in the league that's went like 25 straight games or something crazy like that. So
hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today's matchup features one of the best passing offenses in the NFL. The Saints are top 10 in pass yards, going up against the Seahawks secondary that could be in for a long day.
First open back in
nothing but home games
1975. There's a look inside the
lately. Means I'll be on the road a lot in this season.
New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I had a bunch of injuries this past game, so playing short-handed.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, trying to run inside, but nothing
I lost
there.
my
No
second best linebacker that I usually use her. Left tackle, my offensive left
that's what their
tackle.
job is, and really a lot of
That's
the
a
time
tough
they have to
mix
throttle back
to
a little bit
lose.
in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete.
That's tough.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
That's tough. Nope.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it across midfield to the 45.
Yeah, this is going to be the Barry Trudlock show, which is going to be really tough to stop. Running back is spectacular.
He's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
It just opens up everything he does.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. This is Carson.
Oh, how did I just run right past him?
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here.
Filled the hole and then
Solid
ran right
run
past
on
him.
first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last
This is going
week
to get ugly,
despite him
friends.
not running the ball well.
You
They
might be
told us need to
watching
get him
a
going.
bloodbath
Runs
here.
like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be it back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Now it's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Williams.
Wow.
17
I
yards
forced him into the play I wanted to force him in, and he makes a tough catch.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner
Nothing you
routes,
can do about that.
so difficult to cover.
Red zone opportunity. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, these guys scored touchdown
get out of
after
here pretty
touchdown
early.
in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. This is fielded at the goal line. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I got my left tackle back. That's a good thing.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
See, that should be hat on a hat, man. That should be an easy game there. And that's not what happened. I have to stay patient here.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Again, it's Kamara. Now bottled up.
That's amazing.
It's loose. And he will not be denied into the end zone.
This is going to be fun.
Seahawks.
Nothing like a little hit stick, run through, two tackles, and score a touchdown.
On defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
I have to sit for an hour and play this.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards
All right,
up to the 27-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And
Cover 2 zone.
Offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3
Oh,
points.
cover 3. I thought I had it.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
All right, here we go. Green.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
At least I didn't throw a pick.
A good game
But hey, it's still early.
there,
Plenty
and
of time
moves
for
the
that.
chains. 1st and 10 now.
How does the fullback just run right by a guy that's standing right in front of him?
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
I don't understand this game at all.
And it doesn't matter anymore.
It's infuriating at times.
Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
But a lot of ball game left to play, so stop complaining and just play ball.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. There he goes inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Forrest looked like he needs some chapstick on them lips.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara.
Oh,
and he
my
is
God,
swallowed
man.
up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd.
I mean, I don't know what else to do. The guy's playing
No
man
gain on that
defense
run, and while the team is down, there's still time
and
to
it's a
come
shed
back
block
and
in
win
the
the football
backfield.
game. If
I mean,
I'm
what are
the
you supposed
offensive
to do?
coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster
Totally
pace
open to
and maybe
suggestions,
opening
though.
things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
So 2nd and 10 here. They run it again with Kamara. And heavy contact.
Oh, my God.
He is knocked down hard.
He's getting
at
whacked
the
here.
21-yard line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Malik McDowell in there to get him.
Gotta love me some cover, too.
13 for him on the year. Now Lutz for the field
No
goal
time
try.
to do anything.
From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here.
Yay, I got 3
14-3.
points. This is going to
So
be
it's a
fun.
7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
At least I didn't get shut out, I guess.
Start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
A couple more happy faces tuning in for the blowout. Thank you guys for tuning in.
On 2nd down, Wilson.
Oh, what a catch.
By Doug Baldwin. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for
Oh,
3rd
man.
down.
Great catch.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want
Can't
to throw
even
the
be
ball
mad at that.
downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
handoff looking right. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently second in the league in first downs, and they pick up one here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Kind of wish he'd have broke his neck.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad
kind of
throw.
swung high on that
collision
hit.
Came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. To throw again. Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
How did my guy make that sack while he's being blocked?
In there to sack it for a loss of 6.
Oh, well, I'll take it. I will take it.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
I hate these types of plays.
From the
I always,
shotgun, Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds.
I usually always give up a
It'll
big
be a
big
pickup
play
of
in the
14,
center.
but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain it.
And watching him plays like going to lunch with you when you order that
Going
combo
for
plate,
this?
right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it, catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player
Let's
of
see
the
what
Week.
happens to him.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay
That's
right
some
where it
balls.
is.
The way this
Well, this
defense
winds
is
up
playing,
an
I
empty
figured he
possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target.
Or you
And
just
knowing
punt.
him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Yeah. That's
And
right.
he's got room, weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
I'm freezing. Oh boy. If I could just take a knee, I would.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Stupid throw. That's totally my fault.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
I'm stubborn, and I don't want to play anymore. Oh, man.
Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down. There's 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
I have no choice but to go for it here.
They run. It's Kamara. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
7 rushes,
It'll
8
be a
yards.
pickup of just 2. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Nothing, man. Look at that. 2 instant shed defensive tackles.
And the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up
What do you even do? Like, there's nothing you can even do.
They play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Just enjoyable.
Switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Defensive line is just amazing.
Third down, here's Kamara. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
He's to the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jarek McKinnon,
I'll take a lucky play.
His second touchdown on the season, and the Saints get a bit closer.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This defense is tough.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field.
Just about unbeatable.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Room here to run. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a
I
new
got
set
caught
of
switching
downs.
players and
How many
totally
times do
out
we
of
say in this
position.
game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Here's Carson. Yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Man. Tough team to know what to do against.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Why would my linebacker see the ball coming towards him and turn around and run towards the receiver when it's play ball? Like that's where I get infuriated with this game. If somebody can explain to me that animation.
I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make
just play smart football, run the clock down, try a play. If it doesn't work, you run the clock down.
This one will sail out
Pin
of
me
bounds.
deep.
It'll depend on the spot here.
It's smart football.
And the side
And
judge
3
says
times
that went
I don't
out at the
play
7-yard
smart football.
line. The Saints offense now, they
And
get
that's why I
ready to
don't
head
win
back onto the
consistently.
field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, he'll drop to throw. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. That late in the clock, second.
I don't understand this game at all. Come on, Mo. You called cover 3. Nah, whatever. You're not covering it. Yeah. I just don't understand this game. I'm holding to the outside of that play. He should throw it to the outside shoulder. There's no way that the safety should be able to get there and make that play.
On first and goal.
My running back stops running the route. The guy, safety, makes the play.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
It's almost as fun as a colonoscopy.
Now Wilson on second down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front as we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
Somebody explain to me
the second half too, and they're scripting something that
how
they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
How do you run against this team?
Second down, 9 yards to go. Back to throw here. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. check so far. Her defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Man.
And he'll go
Good
down
one.
right at the 30-yard line.
Broke off of my linebacker and tried to make a play and just
7
couldn't get there.
yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a handoff here to his running back. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out
Mother's
their
built
punter.
a really
as he'll
great
kick
team
it
here.
away for the 2nd time.
Powerful running game. Speedster receivers that
44 on his first punt, and this is a good
just
kick as
hard to
well.
cover. And the defense.
Fielded just inside the 20. Well, it wasn't too far
Defense
from
is just
breaking that.
impossible
Officially,
to make plays
give
on
him 15.
unless you
And the
hit
Saints will
something
take
lucky.
over with a 1st down and 10. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara.
Of course it's holding. Why would it not be?
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And down he'll go
This
at the
defensive
25.
tackle, man, is
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a
eating
tip
me
of the cap
alive.
to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
It's amazing how less enjoyable this game is when you have no time to do anything.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 19.
No, check. Patriot!
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tedrick Thompson picks him, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the
Mo,
white
if you can
flag.
hear me, I give
They're
up,
gonna
bro.
keep chucking it. And this time,
I just
it
want to get
results
this
in an
over with now.
interception.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Not fun.
They run it with Carson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And a give this time to
Look at that hold.
tailback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
If he runs those 2 plays, he's in the backfield. I run those 2 plays, there's a hole big enough to drive a truck through. This is why I don't understand this game at all.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
My quarterback literally just ran away from the play.
A great effort there with touchdown number 8
All right,
on the
you guys
year.
have listened to me long
And the
enough, and
interception
turning
by
this
the
mic off.
Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. And this one through the uprights and good. Bullock out now to kick this one away. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9.
Now let's go. 3-19.
McKinnon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
For minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Now let's go. 3-19.
He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. The 12 yards that time and picking up the 1st.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Here's McKinnon. And he is knocked down and then landed on pretty awkwardly at the 46. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll look to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Strong left. Strong left. Here we go now. Blue landing. Blue landing.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
Hurry up. Here we go.
A give. This is Kamara. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
The Saints on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
Over. Set.
The play clock's running down. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come out here in the eye.
Green 39. Green 39.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Nazir Jones able to get in there and drop him behind the line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Lutz now to kick this one away. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And that's time he's smothered as he's wrestled down at the 29. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a fourth down now.
Well, forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time, and out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again, powering forward. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here we go.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Here we go now.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The Saints on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd down and 12. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Seahawks, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.